Okay. Aaron's question: what kind of music do you listen?
What kind of music do you listen to generally?
Yeah, that's a simple
Or do
one.
you listen to everything, or is there a certain genre that you prefer? Like my favorite genre is the 80s, but I listen to everything. I actually thought about this today when I was at work because we can finally had headphones in a certain area at work. So I had it going through like a shuffle, is like on Apple Music. It was like a curation of your favorites or something, but it was like a little bit of everything. And then I thought, hey, I wonder what these guys listen to. So, oh gosh, hey,
Yeah. What's the shirt? I didn't see the shirt.
oh, it's Motley Crue.
There you
Oh,
go.
okay. There it is.
Ooh, Dr. Feelgood album.
That's right. That's right.
Hey, this is why I like this guy, dude. You know,
right.
I made a tape when I was in 5th grade. It had Dr. Feelgood and Kickstart My Heart, Dr. Feelgood, Kickstart My Heart, Dr. Feelgood, Kickstart My all the way. Side A, flip it over, same thing on the other side. And those are my 2 favorite songs on that album. And I'm just like, I had no idea Kickstart My Heart was about the time dude overdosed.
Yeah.
And like they like for a while
bring him back to life.
Yeah, I had no idea. Yeah, crazy. Yep. And that movie on Netflix, The Dirt, that was a great one.
Dirt. Yeah, that was a really good one. Cool. Yeah, it was kind of vulgar, but it was good. But that's Motley Crue, I guess. So,
yeah.
What kind of music do you listen to?
Joe listens to ska because he's from California.
No, actually, I listen to mostly like hip hop.
Visionaries. He likes the underground stuff.
That's you know. But I listen to R&B too. I listen to like old school music. I listen to you know
Jodeci.
Yeah. Jodeci if you want to have some kids. Everything. I listen to everything.
A little bit of everything.
It's more like what don't I listen to?
What don't you listen to? Yeah, I think a lot of us are probably
more like that.
Yeah.
I listen to some
I could
EDM,
probably name that
like some stuff that Chana throws my way. You know what I mean?
Name that tune.
I mean, Chana, actually, you listen to the most like varied music that of course, like as a DJ, you have to like know a lot of different types of music, right?
Yeah, and then I get like, these weddings and like sometimes they're just like, dude, like there was this one, it was just all Christian rock. I had no idea any of this music existed. Like it was crazy. I was just like, oh wow, this is actually pretty good. But I had no idea because like I gotta listen to the words at least to make sure they fit. Music. But
yeah. What about Michael?
I'm kind of like Joe. I mean, I think it's what I don't listen to. Like I don't listen to hardly any jazz.
Yeah,
I don't hardly listen to any classical.
No,
listen to very little country. But probably honestly, most of my stuff is like just the pop kind of top 40 or whatever, top 100 kind of those types of things. Typically it's stuff with a beat. I enjoy music that just kind of
passive listening.
Yeah, definitely. Just something that kind of like, can get you in the mood. You're like, oh yeah, dude, get your head bobbing. So
dude, party, whoop, there it is. Came on my shuffle playlist this weekend. I was like, oh my God.
Tag team. Have you seen the ads for Tag Team?
The Geico? Yeah.
How does it go?
Chocolate peanut butter cookie dough. Scoop, there it is.
My kids say that.
Oh mercy.
There it is.
That's so crazy.
Man. Yeah, I've got a 90s playlist. So I listen to some old school hip hop and rap and
as reviewers, like especially the audio reviewer side of like you always see these guys like I listened to blah 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 and her voice sounded blah 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 and blah blah blah. And it's like who listens to that besides like 5 people in the United States? Like who listens to that?
Right.
Most everybody I know listens to I don't want to say real music because classical and jazz, that's real music, but it's music outside of the genre of most people, right? So but yeah, so I listen to a little bit of everything, but mine's a lot of 80s influenced and stuff I listened to growing up, really.
Yeah.
I don't really listen to a lot of pop music today other than like now that my kid's getting older, she's influenced by a lot of that. And there's a few songs that she'll play on repeat that we'll jam out to. But for the most part, I'm like, I just have a hard time getting into it. And rap, like I quit listening to rap in like 2010 because I can't do it anymore.
Fight? Did you guys see the fight? Because like there was just a bunch of like random hip hop like in between, and it was just like I was looking at my teenager. I'm like, really, dude? Do you know this, right? He's like, yeah, this is so and so. I was like, oh god, like it's absolute trash. But the fights were awesome. Did you guys see that? Like
Wait,
three of
I don't know
them.
what you're talking about.
Are you talking
Three
about
of
like
it was the
Triller
UFC.
stuff?
Huh?
Oh,
You
Yeah,
talking
the
about the Triller
UFC.
stuff? The
Oh,
what? Like
okay.
Rick Ross?
No, he's
like
talking
the
about
Jake
UFC.
Paul?
He's talking about
No.
Rose versus
Yeah.
Whaley.
Whaley. Yeah. Oh, dude, Whaley
Oh.
got knocked the fuck out. Like 30 seconds in the first fucking round. Like a leg just went up
Yeah.
and she just down and she got boom hammered. And then she's trying to get up. So like, no. Like it was awesome. And there was 3 fights like that where just one hit and they just went down. Like it was real quick and it happened real fast. Yeah. The main fight, main title fight, it was they said a textbook like 1-2. It was just boom, done, out. It was crazy. I was just like, man, I paid $70 for this. Like half of me is like, or was it 50? It was 50. Half of me was like, that was cool, exciting, but now it's over, and now it's back to this crappy rap music.
I saw on Twitter that. See, another thing, I saw it late Saturday night that somebody had it said gruesome leg injury.
Oh yeah,
like, do you want to watch? And I was like, no, I do not want to watch.
Yeah,
that.
the guy kicked him like on the side of his knee and hit his nerve, so his foot just like did this weird thing. Dude just fell down, and like he tried to get up and he couldn't get up because it was really weird to watch. That's why I said it was really cool.
Oh, I can't watch stuff like that, man.
Watch.
I think it's from like my years of riding BMX and like getting injured that I can't watch. Like I still watch the BMX videos like of these guys doing stuff today. And when they get to the crash montage, I'll always like have to like wince, turn my head. Like I can't watch it, man, because it hurts me just watching it. So
yeah,
I used to watch the UC the UFC stuff like when it first came out. Remember there was the Gracie brothers, you know, Royce Gracie, and there was I can't remember the Tank dude,
Tank Abbott.
Yeah, Tank Abbott. Yeah, man, I used to watch it.
And when Chuck Liddell was like young.
Yeah, man. That was that was like the mid '90s, early '90s, I guess.
We didn't get Tim's opinion. What kind of music you listen to?
Well, unfortunately, sometimes I have to listen to the same music over and over on Sundays because I do a live sound mix for a church.
Oh, right.
On weekends. So sometimes I don't listen to that music personally off job site. But you know, it varies. I've been to jazz concerts, I've been to this and that, but mostly just top 40 like Youth Band was saying. Nothing too wild, nothing
no Backstreet Boys.
No
twerking music. No Miley Cyrus. No Wrecking Balls.
No WAP. No
WAP. Yeah. My wife asked me a couple weeks ago. She's like, "Have you heard that song WAP?" And I was like, well, I mean, I'm familiar with it. And she's like, "You know what it stands for?" I was like, "Yeah." And I don't get it why, but I said, you know, the stuff I used to listen to, like I used to listen to Snoop Dogg in the early '90s or mid '90s, I guess. And I mean, if my mom knew I was listening to that, she would have murdered me. And that's not any worse than what's going on today. It's just
true.
You know, now
it's
that I'm
out
older,
there, like
it's
everybody can see it.
But
I mean, if you listen to some Easy E back in the day, that's probably like if you
same
like,
thing. Yeah,
I hear it now. I'm like, man, that's pretty.
Or Too Short, you know.
Yeah,
Too Short,
especially.
Yeah.
I mean, I
Two
remember
Live
when
Crew back in the day.
that's what I was about to say. 2 Live Crew came out.
Lick
It was like
Rick.
that was like straight up funky rawness.
Band in the USA.
Funky rawness, Mike.
Funky rawness.
Mike, this is how
That was good, right? That was good. That was a good way to describe it, right?
Pastor described 2 Live Crew. Funky
rawness.
Funky rawness.
So like for Christian rock, do you like share like, hey man, got this new? Is it like a genre like that?
Creed or the Nickelback or I don't even know the names.
Well, like
I'm just wondering if it's like
one of my favorite rock bands is it's a Christian band. It's Project 86, and those dudes are legit.
I heard them,
but they've been
Is it
around
just-
for a long
okay.
time. And POD, Payable on Death, they hit it big for a while.
that was
I
a
think
long
everybody
time.
knows
Here comes
who
the
POD is.
boom. Yeah, that was
Yeah,
way
Here
back in
Comes
the day.
Boom. Southtown. Yeah, man.
I think probably my favorite. He's not labeled as a Christian artist, but he's a Christian. That is a rapper, and it's NF. Love his music.
I'm not familiar with him.
Check him out sometime. Seriously, like he's very he has a very familiar sound of Eminem. I mean, really, really kind of just a similar flavor and style of rapping.
So who?
But
NF or MF?
NF. I think it
Okay.
stands for his name, like Nathan
Fowler.
Fart or
Farnsworth.
something. I don't know what his last name is.
Farnsworth.
What about
my-
Falafel.
that Lauren Daigle girl? Like my kid and
She's-
my wife really like her, and she
she's
sounds
got
a lot.
she's got a beautiful
For the
voice.
first few times that I heard her, I was convinced that it was Adele. I thought Adele just had a new album out.
Yeah, she's got a gorgeous voice.
Yeah.
Have you guys heard Adele
Amazing.
in person? Like in
No.
concert?
No.
I heard her at I went to this KCRW event, and it was Shaka Khan, and somebody had ducked out. Somebody had ducked out last minute, and Adele just happened to be in town, and they got her like 2 hours before the show. And she was 19 when they did the show. And she's like, I'm opening up for Shaka Khan. And this is at the Hollywood Bowl. And it was awesome. It sounded fantastic, man.
That is
She's
crazy.
a great singer. Yeah.
TNC, I love them.
CNC, yeah.
CNC Music Factory.
You bleed. Weren't they the ones who got sued? It was either them or somebody else. They got sued for putting like a skinny girl in when it was a bigger girl that sang the song in the video.
Well, I think the thing is just the fact that they were lip syncing. They had this pretty girl. Oh,
Was
no,
that
that's
what
right. Yeah, you're right. I think they put it
yeah.
was just a different person. It was like,
it was
So like the lady who actually sang
so-
was like, that's not me in the video.
exactly.
You know? Yeah, I remember that.
Yep.
It was a thing.
Mhm. And he was like all ripped in his stomach, man. I'm like, dude, I want that stomach, but I don't want to do the sit-ups.
Yeah. You don't want to sweat till you bleed.
That's funny.
Oh,
That's awesome. Hey, Easy, thanks so much. So his name was Nathan. That's why he goes by NF. That makes sense.
your
Fierstein.
steam.
Yeah.
Fierstein.
That's not
He said
German at all.
He's
He
not
just said
German.
it was and the crazy thing, I mean, this dude is white as white. I mean, like he's just straight up white dude, but man, he can spit some bars like crazy. And
He's
his
got
beat,
bars. I mean,
I'm dead
Really,
serious.
really.
He's got incredible skill, but he also like his music is crazy. Crazy.
Is he a
Well,
better rapper than Shaquille O'Neal?
Absolutely.
let's hope. I mean,
1000%.
one of the newer guys, rappers out there that I really like because he's funny and he's like totally like not a rapper, and that's Little Dicky, and that's his stuff is hilarious.
Why would
It's
you
hilarious.
name yourself that though?
Because he's got a little dick, and that's part of his like it's a big little dick joke is his whole thing, and
He's
he's
just
like,
putting it out there, no pun intended.
yeah, he's a rapper that doesn't look like a rapper, and he
I don't know
made
if you can put it
you
out
guys, you and Joe always talk about saving money. His video for Say That Money is hilarious. He just goes to all these mansions in Beverly Hills and asks people if they can shoot for 15 minutes. They're doing a rap video on zero budget. So they ask the Lamborghini dealership to borrow a Lamborghini. And so you see him in the video, like in between parts, like at the McLaren. Hey, can we borrow one of these McLarens for like half an hour outside? And then they go
that
to
would work. You think we could do that, Chana?
well, I mean, it just
do
takes
that.
time. Like they got all kinds. Dude, check it out. Little Dicky, Say That Money. The music video is hilarious, and you should see all the places they got people to just let them film. They got on a boat. There was like 3 girls in bikinis on the boat. Like they just asked people to do this, and they just did it.
People want fame, I guess, man. Maybe that's what it is. And then some people get free publicity out of it too. So
Well, the funny part is, he's just got this big Jew fro, like he's this Jewish kid, and he's just like, "Hi, I'm a rapper named Little Dicky, and my name's Dave. Can we shoot a music video here?" It's hilarious. You gotta see it. It's totally funny. Totally funny.
the baby.
I know. What's fun? What was interesting was when Joe and I were driving around Vegas for CES 2020. He noticed that I always had this one radio station on, and I wasn't listening to old stuff. And I was just like, "Oh yeah, dude, I gotta have fresh new music every week." And this station plays unreleased music, so I can go find it. I'm like, "Oh, that's good. I gotta go find that song." I take a picture and I go look for it and download it and play it that weekend. Because I just gotta have like, dude, like every time I do I spend about 20 to 40 bucks on new music every week for my DJ stream. So it's almost always fresh. And then there's those times when there just isn't any good music. Then I'll go back and like it's kind of like a card deck. I'll just shuffle all the new music into the old stuff,
Yeah.
and just pick out stuff that's in key and go to town.
Mix it up.
Nice.
That's right.
Easy.
That's
Show
right.
that one again about the having to edit Shauna. Yeah. That's great.
Yeah, it's kind of rough, but I can manage.
That's pretty good.
Sorry, Tim.
No,
that
it's
is
fine.
kind of
You're
funny.
fine.
That is funny. Thanks, Ike. That was a great thing to spotlight there. Tim does church music on Sundays and has to edit Chana on Mondays. LOL.
I space it out after the week. So,
Yeah. He's like, that's why he has to go to church.
Yeah,
You know,
I
right.
feel like I've been sinning.
cleanse the ears.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's hilarious.
Just know that when Chana says those curse words, it's all love. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is just how I talk. Like my wife and I talk like this all the time. And she actually was a sailor in the Navy, so she does curse like a
there you
sailor.
go.
So
She probably taught you. You were like, I never used.
there are a few
her.
things, man. I'm just like, really? What did you just say? I'm
Watch
sure
that mouth of
you
yours.
can imagine. I'm sure